What's going on, everybody? We are live Wednesday afternoon, the day after the NBA Top Shot Legends Pack. Also got our brand new OTM Analytics website changes that we're going to dive into. Let's break it all down on this show. JM, everybody. We've got Seven Costanza, Josh Allen. We got Mark Coop. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the new weekly show every Wednesday on this very YouTube channel, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Gonna be talking some Top Shot. There's been lots of stuff going on in the Top Shot streets these days. Dropped my first thread in a while earlier this week, just kind of talking through some of the big sales that we've seen happen. So we're going to talk through those. We have the rookie revelations packs, arguably the most anticipated pack drop, not only of this series, but in the history of Top Shot. We're going to break down some of the sales that we've seen going on there. Also, the secondary pack marketplace seems to have been on a roll. We're going to look through all of that. And we have released a pretty substantial update to the OTM website for the Top Shot analytics, for the NFL All Day analytics. We've got true value changes that came in as a part of that. We've got a lot of the site now based, including the true value, based around average sale price as opposed to low ask, which really gives a more accurate overall perspective on the market in terms of what moments are actually selling for. We've got support for parallels, some upgrades to the sniper, and with all of this, the under the hood stuff, some just back end changes that is going to allow for more flexibility in the future. So there we have it. Jam-packed agenda. We've got other people joining tag. We got Ryan, we got Sergeant, Stogie, Top Shot, Hot Shot, Dan. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, as Ryan says, his account went down $60,000. Dislike. Yeah, that's definitely something that you're going to see as a result of this. Unfortunately, those moments that had super high low asks, we're going to get a more reasonable valuation on those. And I think it's again more accurate depiction on like what's actually happening in the market, not just what is the arbitrary low ask that nobody is clearly buying at. All right, lots to discuss. I'm gonna start by sharing screen here, of course. And here's the thread that I dropped on Monday that was just kind of summarizing what I've been seeing in the Top Shot streets these past couple of days and weeks. The massive 5-figure sales that we've seen on multiple LeBron moments. We've got the legendary rookie pack drop, which happened yesterday. Saw lots of people posting their rips there. And then, of course, we've got our ongoing fast break and hoops gamification. But yeah, for people that have not seen, there were 4 in particular, like really big sales that, man, I'm trying to work on my lighting in my basement pretty unsuccessfully. So I'm looking above me now. I tried to tape things onto the ceiling to block out some of the light that is shining directly on my face. And one of them already fell off. So I probably need to use stronger tape than Scotch tape. Anyways, we'll work on the lighting. Ongoing project here. But I want to, I even have this like ring light thing right here that I don't use. Anyways, you people probably don't care. 4 big Top Shot sales, 5 figures plus. We're rounding up the $9,500, but digitally rare, who at the end of the NFL season was also blasting off on a ton of high-end NFL all-day moments, came out with the #1 serial of the legendary hollow LeBron James moment. MBL, Mike Levy over at Floaty. Shout out to Mike and the Floaty team. They've been killing it recently. The block jersey number serial 23. I mean, the block got to be one of the most iconic plays that I remember from the past decade or so, or that might have even been more than a decade ago. It probably was. LeBron's been in the league forever. And then We've got Lakers, another big time Top Shot collector, big time whale with the Top Shot debut number 23 jersey. And then the block number 9 cereal from Burko Kid for just shy of 10K. So yeah, if you want to check out this thread, again, you can follow me on X at TJ Lasig right here. Give me a follow if you are not already. Went through a little like 1 month, 2 month period where I was dropping tons of threads about Top Shot all day and stuff. Might get back to some of that. We'll see. But yeah, and then there were just, wanted to shout out some other people in the community that are putting together some good content. We have Tandy, who broke down the legendary pack drop. Tandy actually, and I mentioned MBL. Tandy and MBL both going to be joining our Mega Madness stream, which is taking place next Tuesday. I'll touch on that more, but you can already see it up on the OTM YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that notify button. But next Tuesday, going to have probably a 3 to 4 hour live stream. We've got myself, MBL, and Tandy going to be talking some Top Shot, talking some Floaty. We then also have Justin Perry, who previously worked with Moment Ranks, who is now a college basketball guru, seemingly. So Justin and Justin Herzig both going to be joining me there, talking March Madness ahead of the TOC Madness game. So yeah, check out next Tuesday's stream. We'll be posting about that as well. There was also another nice breakdown here from the fellows over at Badge County. But yeah, so give me a follow on X there. And let's dive on into things. We got more people that have joined us in chat. We got Yogi, we got Bogdan, we got Philip, Sublime Fracking, El Jefe. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for joining the show. Let me know if there's anything in specific that you want to touch on or anything that you've seen over these past couple of days. Again, I know there's a lot of stuff going on, so it's certainly possible that I missed some things. But let's start with the pack drop that happened yesterday, because I think as we go through the pack drop, we'll also inevitably start to see some of the things that have changed on the OTM website. No, I changed my mind. Let's talk about the website changes first. Change my mind. I'm allowed to change my mind. I'm the only one on this show, so I can go in whatever order I want. I can talk about the lights on the ceiling. I can talk about the new site updates. I can go on any tangent I want because no one's here to stop me. We don't even have Coop behind the scenes. I'm producing and doing the show. So it's truly whatever TJ wants to talk about. Okay, new site updates. Shout out to Neil for pushing all of these live yesterday. The guy is such a savage and so confident in his changes that he pushed the changes live about 15 minutes before him and I were driving to our men's league hockey game. And I was like, all right, bold strategy there, Neil. But hey, got it done. Good to get those changes out there. This has been a lot of work behind the scenes going on for multiple months now. Just a lot of restructuring, a lot of tech stuff, right? But I mean, when you think about it, we started this website over 3 years ago. Since then, we have made a lot of changes on our front end, changes on our back end. And frankly, some of the code that we had was built at a time when we didn't really know where this was headed. We didn't really know what the full website was going to become. And so there were some elements to how our back end stuff was structured that was maybe not ideal, or maybe made it more difficult to make frequent changes, maybe made it a little slower or more expensive than we liked. So we made all of those changes so that for the future, we have more flexibility in terms of how we can add some different updates, which Neil teases in the bottom of this upgrade, but also some product upgrades that we've been wanting to release for a long time. So huge milestone to be getting this out there. Join the Discord if you have any feedback. I think there's a link in the bottom of the show. Feedback seems quite positive overall, but yeah, people are liking it. So yeah, we got the true value changes. I mean, this is probably the most front-facing one. Previously, our true value calculation was heavily influenced, if not pretty much entirely influenced, by the low ask, which over time, especially for some of the higher end moments that are maybe not as liquid, we found to not be the most accurate representation, right? Because when you think about it, the low ask is actually the exact price that somebody will not pay for that moment, because if there's a moment out there at a low ask of $1,500, and it's sitting on the market, it actually means that people are not willing to pay $1,500 for that moment. So by using that, it tended to inflate account valuations, moment valuations a little more than we like. So as the market has become more mature, it became clear to us that using average sale price and also still factoring in the low ask, but using more of the average sale price can be more indicative, again, of what people are actually paying for these moments, as opposed to an arbitrary low ask that is out there that nobody is willing to pay. So there we have it here. Top Shot uses this average sale price, so we use the exact same calculation as them. We've now adjusted our account valuations and our market caps to use this new true value. And yeah, overall, just a better representation of what your collection is actually worth, a better representation of what individual moments and individual serials may actually go for on the market. And overall, I think a very positive change, even if it, made my account valuation go down. It didn't actually. It just stopped giving you false hope that, this random legendary moment that hasn't traded hands in 6 months is worth 25 grand, when in actuality, maybe no one wants to pay more than 5 grand for it. We also added support for parallels, so you can filter by the parallels. We made some changes to the sniper. You can filter or toggle back and forth now between using the average sale price or the low ask. So you can now snipe based on that average sale price, which is nice. You can filter the sniper based on moments that you either own or do not own. That was definitely feedback that we saw is, hey, I'm trying to fill out my collection. I want to be able to go on the sniper and only show moments that I do not already own because I'm looking to add net new moments to my collection. Boom. Now you can do it on the sniper for both Top Shot and for all day. Again, additional changes to the market, a lot of it just adding in that average sales price. For the lower end moments, we also now have decimals in there, which kind of matters, right? Especially in a world where Floaty has the ability for moments to be selling under $1. Like, it kind of matters if a moment is selling at $1.80 or $2.30, right? That's a substantial difference when you are talking about a percentage of the overall dollar amount there. So we have that little extra layer of detail. But yeah, overall, huge change here for the team. Massive lift from the dev machine himself, Neil. So check them out. And if you are not accessing these tools right now, there is not a better time to subscribe to the Own the Moment website. We have weekly, monthly, and annual subscriptions available. You can have a 1-week free trial. So if you have not seen what these tools look like, you can sign up, get your first week free. And then beyond that, you can get your first week, month, or year at a 60% discount. So check that out over at otmnft.com/premium, which is where you can choose your plans. And again, you can see the discounted prices that you will get for your first week, month, year. And when you sign up, you will have a 1-week free trial that automatically comes with it. You can also get yourself a Jolly Joker over on Floaty and get yourself lifetime access. We are now up to 2,028 unique Jolly Joker holders. Absolutely love to see that. On the otmnft.com/Jolly Joker site, you can see all the recent transactions that take place. You can also be one click away from the Floaty marketplace, which will default sort by the low ask. So the floor Joker is currently out there at $84. Join the community if you have not yet already done so. So cool. There's a quick summary of what we are looking at in terms of the new changes. Now let's talk some rookie revelation packs. Let's talk rookie revelation packs. So we have here the Pack Sniper. Pack Sniper is one of our newer tools where you can see each pack come up as they get listed on the secondary marketplace. Have definitely seen the secondary marketplace for packs become maybe the one of the top features, if not the top feature in Top Shot. I've talked about this before on shows like this, but I think the addition of the pack marketplace and the addition of Fast Break for gamification to me are by far the two biggest wins that have happened this season on NBA Top Shot. So you can come in here, you can filter by the pack. So we can go right to the rookie revelation packs. You can filter to that. You can see them as they get listed. One click away, you can head on over directly to the Top Shot pack marketplace and make a purchase. Also on this pack marketplace sign, same thing. You can filter pack marketplace page. You can filter by any of the packs that you want to, and then you can click on in. You can see the lowest ask listing that is currently available on the marketplace for that pack. You can also see all of the listings, who the listing user is, when it was listed. As you can see here, packs are being listed about $1,000 above what people spent. So the sticker price was $14.99. Packs are listed at a low ask of $2,400, and we've seen packs being sold at these prices. So if you go on over to the Top Shot site, you can see all of the recent sales and pretty consistently seeing packs actually exchange hands at that $2,500 price tag. So, look, say what you want about flippers and this and that. If you had an opportunity to get yourself a rookie revelation pack, you could have flipped it and netted $1,000, or you could have opened it and pulled a Wemby or pulled a Chet Holmgren, or what any of the other jersey numbers, number one serials, etc. Really, overall, seems to me like this rookie revelation legendary pack drop was indeed successful. All right, let me check out chat. Haven't looked at chat in a minute here. Anything going on? Fun guy says, what does filter by owned look like? Let's see. Let's see. So we'll check out the sniper here. So here's the sniper, if you are not familiar with it. What the sniper does is that it shows you moments that are listed at a dollar amount that is a deal relative to our true value calculation. So this Magic Johnson that just came up here, we have the true value calculated at $57. It was just listed at $50. So based on that, we present it to you as a potential deal that you can then take advantage of. Over on the left here are all of the filters. So you can filter by any player that you want to look for, any set, series, team, whatever. You can pretty much slice and dice the sniper however you want to. And with this new owned or unowned, I can hide the moments that I own. Looks like I might be taking some time, but I can hide moments that I own. So, for me, I already own a bunch of Joel Embiid moments. So maybe I don't really care to see if a Joel Embiid deal is popping up on the marketplace. Likewise, I can only look at moments that I do own. So definitely super helpful, again, for anybody that is looking to round out their collection and get to a point where you are adding new moments, net new moments to your collection that you don't already have. Great new filter feature there on the sniper. But let's go back to the packs. And let's also, I think we've seen a couple of Wembys exchanging hands, right? The other thing is that now we're seeing a combination of moments that are getting sold via Top Shot and moments that are getting sold via Floaty. Our website, as it stands right now, at least, only is pulling in those sales that happen on the Top Shot platform. But yeah, so let's I'm gonna pull over a tweet from Floaty here from last night. The first Wemby went for $10,256, bought by Lions for breakfast. And I think if we go over to Floaty, we could even get an idea of the activity that is going down there. But yeah, I mean, a couple of Wemby's, I believe, have switched hands since then. So certainly the Wemby, the top thing that we're looking through. You can follow the Floaty bot, as they say here. Check them out. Yeah, check out the Floaty stuff. I mean, they're not. I guess not like a official partner of ours or whatever, but very close with Mike. I think that the own the moment stuff that we have going on meshes up very well with the Floaty stuff there. We provide the analytics and the data and all of that information that you need. Floaty provides a nice, easy way for you to transact and also to find some deals that you maybe are not finding on the Top Shot website. So maybe we'll even see some further integration between Own the Moment and Floaty now that we've got some of these back end changes out of our way. So yeah, fun. All right, let's see what else is going on. Yeah, I mean, Dan's got another post here. You can buy a JJ and you can sell it when you don't want your subscription anymore. Correct. Correct. I mean, and I'm not a big like floor price guy, but the Jolly Jokers are quite liquid, I would say. If you have a Jolly Joker and you decide one day that you don't want it anymore, there's going to be somebody out there that wants it. So I think it's probably it's probably the most liquid profile picture on Flow. I think if someone thinks there's a better or more liquid PFP project on Flow, let me know because I'll debate them as to why the Jolly Jokers are the king of Flow, the king of Dapper Sports. Join the community. We got a group of 2,000 plus people strong, continues to grow every single week, adding unique users to that collection. And one of the things that I love is Dan did just say right there, if you don't want access anymore, you can sell your Jolly Jokers. But we don't really see people leaving our community, which I think is pretty awesome. Sure, maybe there are people that own multiple Jolly Jokers and they go and sell a couple of them. But for the most part, we do not see unique users go from one Jolly Joker to zero, which I think is awesome. And again, a huge testament to the community, a huge testament to the awesome tools that Neil has been able to put together. And we're constantly adding to the tools. We're constantly adding additional perks and contests and things of that nature for our Jolly Joker holders. So check that on out. Speaking of which, check out OTM Hoops. Check out OTM Hoops every single day. We have completely free hoops contests. For anyone that's not familiar with hoops, it is our fantasy basketball game where you use your NBA Top Shot moments, the moments in your collection, to create a fantasy lineup and then compete for free every single day with your chance to win $1,000 in Dapper balance that is distributed every single week. Every week has 7 slates, daily slates each day. We take your best 3 performances out of the 7 days. That goes to a weekly leaderboard, which then determines how the $1,000 in Dapper balance is distributed to the users competing in the contests. They start every Wednesday, so that's another reason why we are doing this show on Wednesday. Make sure you head on over there right now. Enter tonight's contest. I'm about to enter mine right here. And I just talked about the Jolly Jokers. If you are a Jolly Joker holder, there is an additional free daily contest going on right now that you can only enter if you are a Jolly Joker holder. And in that contest, you have the opportunity to win packs to our upcoming TOC Madness game for the March Madness tournament. For people that are not familiar there, make sure you are checking out our live stream next Tuesday. We're going to be breaking down all of that information. We've also got, make sure you're subscribed to our newsletter. Make sure you're in the Discord. We've got constant communications coming out there. You can also, on the content section of the Own the Moment website, check out this article where you can learn more about the TOC Madness game. Long story short, you can buy packs of cards. These cards will give you teams and stat categories in the March Madness tournament, which starts next Thursday. You then use those cards to create a fantasy lineup and you score points based on that team and stat category. The example that I've continued to use is that if you have the Duke assist card, you score fantasy points every time Duke gets assists. Doesn't matter which player on the team, anyone on the team that gets an assist. In the case of an assist, you get 5 points for that, 1 point for each point scored, 2 points for every rebound, and then 7 points for every block or steal that happens with the defense card. So pretty excited about this format. I think it's going to be a fun, different way to sweat March Madness in addition to your standard bracket pools that I'm sure all of you are doing. So check that on out. OTMNFT.com/content/TOC Madness. Packs will become available this Sunday night after Selection Sunday, and we have the finalized 64 team bracket. Little tangent there, but definitely check that out. It's going to be a ton of fun. All right, let's enter my hoops contest for the day. Then we'll jump over to fast break, and then we will shut it on down for the day. How hoops works is, again, it's a fantasy contest with kind of standard fantasy scoring. However, there is one element that is unique to the fact that with these Top Shot moments, we have a play type. So based on the play type of the moment that you use, you can get a boost with the associated stat category. In my collection right here, as an example, you can see that I have 3 different Nikola Jokic moments that I can use. I've got his handles, which will then give a boost to his assist. I got a 3-pointer and a layup. How you get the boost is if your player outperforms their last 10-game average in the given stat category. Okay, so we have all of that information here. Jokic, I mean, come on, Jokic always a top dog when it comes to here. So I can choose to either play his assist, which means I'm hoping that he's going to get 11 or more assists tonight. 3-pointer, which means I'm hoping he's going to get at least 1 3 tonight with that 0.9 average. I'm going to go with that. Jokic 3-pointer. He's going to be raining it from downtown tonight. What else do we have here? We got Luka, Anthony Davis, Sabonis, DeJounte Murray. All right. Chat, help me out here. We also have the hero element. So if you use a rare or legendary moment, you can dedicate that player to be your hero, which means that they will get a 1.25x multiplier on their score. I've got this LeBron rare. He's pretty much my go-to hero every time I enter my hoops lineup. We're going to put him in to my second slot there. And let's check out what else we have going on. I don't want to go too far down the board here. If you guys see anybody that you think is in play for me, certainly let me know. Halliburton, I've got the Halliburton assist. He's averaging 9.8 over his last 10 games. So I'm going to throw Halliburton in there as somebody who is certainly a high-end fantasy player in general, with the hopes that he can go for 10 or more assists this evening. Let's go back up and just pop in Luka. I mean, Luka, a true GOAT right there. And then how about Sabonis? Let's do a Sabonis block. Just need 1 or more block from Sabonis there. And then finally, we do add a 6th spot for a bench. How this works is that in the event that one of your players in your starting lineup plays 0 minutes, basically gets scratched at the last minute, now we just automatically sub in your bench spot there. There's always all kinds of late scratches, injuries, rest, whatever going on in the NBA. So this really helps. Make sure that you're not taking a 0 with your lineup. That's no fun. Nobody ever wants to take a 0. Let's go with Bam in my final slot here as the bench. So we've got a Jokic 3-pointer, a LeBron James dunk, Tyrese Halliburton assist, Luka assist, Sabonis block, and a Bam Adebayo dunk. We're going to go ahead, submit my roster there. Make sure you're all doing the same. Again, this is completely free to enter and gives you a shot to win your share of $1,000 in Dapper Balance prizes. Now, what's going on in Fast Break? Do we have Fast Break running here? We do. I basically just play Fast Break once a week on this show. But look, baby, we're green from last week. Let's see if we can do it again. Pick 5 players who will combine for at least 35 assists to earn your win. All right, so we are looking for some ball distributors out there today. And we got plenty of them. Tyrese Halliburton. I think we played the Tyrese assist in hoops. If you watch this show, you know I like to double down. So if we're going with Tyrese Halliburton assists in hoops, why not also double down on that in my fast break lineup? I'm not one to hedge here. Let's just go all in there. Let's go with Luka. Let's go with Jokic. Now, granted, other people that are playing this every single day. You got to be a little more selective. I should try to start doing it every day. I just got a lot going on. Just had a kid, all that stuff. Yeah. So I have lots of players available. If you are playing the full slate, you need to be a little more aware of when to use your top dog. So let's see. We need 35 assists. I mean, right here, I feel pretty good about getting 30 just from these three guys. So let's go a little further down here. Let's go a little Austin Reeves action. Go further down the board. Austin Reeves. And how about Jamal Murray? How about Jamal Murray? So between all of these people, I think we can get that 35. And, I think that's also part of the strategy of like, yeah, I could just jam in the top 5 guys that I have in terms of assist average, but you want to save some of those star players for down the line, right? I've got Trae Young here, but maybe there's a points one that I want to use Trae Young for in the future. And getting 35 assists from 5 guys, not too difficult. That's just an average of 7 per person. So if you get some of those studs in there, I think this is definitely a slate where you can be a little bit more conservative, use some more players that allow you to have flexibility in some of the future slates. So there we have it. Jamal Murray, Luka Doncic, Tyrese Halliburton, Austin Reeves, and Nikola Jokic. This is my fast break lineup for today. Let me know what you think in the comments of this video after it's over. Also, let me know who you're playing in Fast Break tonight. And good luck, everybody. Woo! Woo, woo, woo. All right. Just ran through lots of stuff there. A lot of energy today. I'm feeling good about all this Top Shot stuff. Got the energy going. We've got the Mega Madness live stream taking place again next Tuesday. You can check that out on the OTM YouTube channel right now. We've also got the Friday happy hour with producer Coop happening on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you check that out. But we got to end the stream with a giveaway here, ladies and gentlemen. We got to end the stream with a giveaway. Give me a hashtag madness in the YouTube chat. If you are watching this right now over on X/Twitter, head on over to the Own the Moment YouTube channel and you can enter the giveaway that way. If you're in the YouTube chat, fantastic. Just hit a hashtag madness in there. The winner is going to receive a TOC Madness snack pack, a little snack pack, get you a little taste, get you one free card. And again, TOC Madness is our new game that is coming next week. Open up packs of cards for the March Madness tournament. Compete in contests every single week of March Madness. So 3 weekends in a row, going to be 3 separate contests. Unlike a bracket pool where, you have your champion lose in the first weekend and then you have no chance to win. You can have a rough first weekend, but you can be back at it for week 2, week 3, 3 different chances to win there. There's also going to be an exchange process where at any time you can exchange 5 cards that you no longer want in your collection and then receive an additional pack at a discounted price of $10 relative to the typical $25 price point. This is super useful, not only in the beginning where if you are getting some of these 14, 15, 16 seeds and you don't really like them, you don't think they're going to advance beyond the first weekend, you can exchange them right off the bat and get an additional additional discounted pack for $10. But then also beyond the first weekend, teams are going to get eliminated. And that stinks if you've got cards of eliminated teams. However, with the exchange, you simply pile up 5 of those eliminated teams, do the exchange process with $10 on top of that, and you get yourself a brand new pack. And each of the packs, as we advance through the weekends, will only contain players or teams from the teams that are remaining in the tournament. So week 2, we will be on to the Sweet 16. There will be only 16 teams involved in those packs. Going to be a ton of fun, going to be a super simple, easy way to not only play the game and create your lineups, but also to enjoy the sweat and watch it from a bit of a different perspective. Again, in addition to your typical bracket challenges that I'm sure all of you are doing. And we might even have a little bracket challenge of our own to go with this. We may even have a bracket challenge of our own to go with this. Hashtag madness for the giveaway. Gonna spin this momentarily, and then we're gonna get on out of here. Make sure you are following me on X at TJ Lasig. That's TJLAESSIG. You can also check out the other stuff that I've got going on outside of the Twitter streets. Follow me on Instagram at TJ underscore Lasig. So same thing, just with an underscore in between. I just recently became a dad, and I'm living a bit of a dad influencer life over there, posting some reels, posting to my story. Been having a lot of fun with that. So if you're curious about what's going on in my life outside of the Own the Moment and Jolly Jokers realm, follow me on Instagram. Having a lot of fun with that. All right. 21 entries in the giveaway. Good luck, everybody. The winner is Philip Henkel. Philip Henkel, congratulations, my friend. Hit us up in the Discord, open up a support ticket, let us know your OTM username. You will have a TOC Madness snack pack headed your way after the packs are finalized on Selection Sunday. Cool. Really great show today. Broke down everything going on in Top Shot, the recent big sales, the rookie revelation pack drop, talked through the new changes to the Own the Moment analytics website. If you are not already, you can subscribe via the link below. You can also go out there and get yourself a Jolly Joker on Floaty if you want to join the JJ community. But that's going to do it for today. We will be back on Friday for the Jolly Hour with Coop. And until then, see you in Discord, Twitter, Instagram. I'll see you everywhere. Peace.